Hello people, right, I've been thinking about this reversal situation and why it is important to get in quickly. So look, here's an M30 reversal. I've picked this because it's just happened, not because I traded it or anything. I've been looking for a good example and this is pretty good. I'd prefer it to be shallower, to be quite honest with you. Something like up here, so this candle would have had a higher low, and then we would have had a nice potential, or a better potential target. But M30 reversal, drop down to M5, and you can look at the swings. Swing 1, swing 2, swing 3, that's the close below on the 30-minute. We've got the vertical line on the new candle's open. Double check that for you. That's the confirmation there. So we put the vertical line on the new open, drop down to the 5-minute, swing 1, swing 2, swing 3. Swing 3 is the break and close on the 3 candle situation. Swing 4 is the accumulation. Notice it's just a few candles, that's how it should be. And then swing 5 is your profit, your move. So you'd have to wait to get a red on here, which coincides with that big push down, and then there's your move, 7 pips. Well, more than 7 pips, but down to that 50 level there. Now, when we do the swings, you might say, well, how come this is not counted? Swing 1, swing 2, swing 3. Swing 1, swing 2, swing 3. Well, swing 1, 2, 3. I'm talking about that green candle there. So swing 1, down, pull back, down again, pull back. So you're probably thinking swing 1, 2, 3 with the red candles, 4, 5. Well, maybe I've confused things, but if this was a better, well, let's have a look on the there. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't work like that. It's that you draw your level first on the M30, and then swing 3. Doesn't matter if you have 10 swings in here. Swing 3 before the pullback is always the one that breaks and closes below. So hopefully you can clarify the swing count doesn't matter. We count swing 3 and then swing 4 the pullback, swing 5 the continuation. So like I say, it doesn't matter how many candles you have here and how many potential swings, you always look at the one that breaks and closes, the confirmation candle, if you like, that closes through the penultimate candle. So that's it, guys. You want to be getting, you've got to remember, it's no good trading an H1 way over here and then waiting for your break up and all that lot, and then it pulls down again and it goes up again. It's fast. That's the whole point of a trend reversal. Okay, so let's dig out another, because that was too quick. Let's dig out another example out of the ether. Here's a reversal here. Let's see whether we can get this one to do the job correctly. The low on there, obvious target I can see already for this one is this flip zone. As you can see, it caused the price to bounce, and this would in fact probably be either an H4 reversal down or an H1, but we won't confuse matters too much. So our vertical line needs to be drawn on the candle after the close, which we know is always swing 1, 2, 3, regardless of how many candles there are. Swing 3 closes is the one we count as swing 3 below as the reversal close, as it were, below the support in this instance. Then we drop down to the 5-minute, and we do our count. Swing 1, swing 2, swing 3, pull back, continuation. Excuse me. And as you can see, even then you got the continuation with the red bar on and it was a bust, pullback, break and close. Let's try and find another example. I was was going to try and find one that failed actually, but let's just find this one that's okay. Sadly it's across that open this morning, which is always a bit confusing, but there's the break and close. That's the swing one, that's the pull down, as it were. High, low, lower, high, lower, low, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. This is where the swing 3 confuses people potentially, but the swing 3 always has to be your close. So drop down, swing 1, 2, 3 is the close, this is the pullback, that's your continuation. So once again, you either use the close. We haven't reversed down on this one, so it doesn't really matter that we close above that, but best practice would suggest you do, which would then be your RSI. And this is what a lot of people forget as well. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze, I think. Excuse me. This is what people seem to forget also a lot. You're trying to get in over here, which is too far away from your reverse and close, you know, your 3 candle reversal, 30-minute or hourly reversal. It's too far away. Always try and get in when you've just had a crossover that combines with the 30-minute or hourly reversal to the long side. Let's go and find another one. Excuse me, I think I've got a touch of hay fever. Don't suffer with it, but here's a nice looking one. I know I'm cherry picking, but even over here, you know, you've got, that's the highest high, that's the reversal, that's the continuation. This is the reversal, there's the continuation. There's the reversal, there's the continuation. In fact, yeah, you must use that one because it's got the lowest low. Even though that's the high, then you combine the candles, so this would actually be an H1 low here. Let's look at that example for this argument, as it were. H1, there. The reversal for H1 is way down here. Go back to M30. And you can see what I mean by the H1. So you must never use the M30, even if it's higher and you know, to all intents and purposes represents the 30-minute reversal candle. You would be trading straight into support. Let's say, for example, this was lower, substantially lower than the low of this candle, yet this was your high, low, high, high, low, high, high. Then this takes precedence, the low of this one. Which is why it's important always to start with your H4, H1, M30, M15 and so on and so forth. So we don't need that line, it's nothing to do with what we're doing, nor is that one. So M30 has confirmed down. This is a great example of all the number of swings you'll find, but that is swing 3. Drop down to M5. There we are there. So you'd be counting swing 1, 2, 3, oh my god, 4, 5, what's going on? Oh my god. No, swing 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to do over this side. Once you get below the H1 low and you've had your close, then you've got your pullback, and then you consider your entries based on your M5 chart. Now, if you'd been caught into an entry there, not a real major problem, although if you'd gone right down to M1 you would have seen you would have pulled back on yourself there when you watch the pullback. But as it happens, you can see what happened to price there. It's just pulled back to that test, that support here, the lowest low of that, as resistance. Okay, so you know, stops above here should suffice if you've got the right analysis has been done. But the correct entry for this would have been this one here. And we've only had 3 swings on this pullback as well, which you often find will happen with your pullbacks. swing 4 is your accumulation, and then if it was going to continue, swing 5 would have gone up. Not without a confirmation against this confirmation. Sorry, this confirmation here in H1, because we're H1 down. If we were going to go up, we'd need to be new H1 up, which would mean everything would be out of synchronization and alignment. And the reason this has gone sideways for so long, as you can see, it's over the weekend. Or sorry, it's over a night, not over a weekend. I'm getting confused now, confusing myself. So there's your bust down, break and close through that one. At this point we had no break and close. You could even, well, no, I'm not going to complicate things. At the end of the day, break and close. Remember what I said in a tweet earlier, you often get a break and close combined with a confirmation. If you do, that means probably all your distribution, accumulation, whichever is the correct term for this phase here, swing 4, tends to be over. They've got in all the long traders and then taken them out, and they've taken out the stops of potential short traders, thinking this was going to go down, 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 put the stop somewhere, and boom, they've taken them out. So that's it. Hopefully, guys, that suggests the importance of entering as close as you can to an M30 or H1 reversal. Any questions, as always, ask. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, Monday.